Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and we are going to discuss about CMA final paper number 18, that is indirect tax laws and practice. And today we are going to discuss about the consideration, and we are going to solve the practical problems which will help you to clear the exam. So consideration would be any payment made or to be made. Next condition is for supply of goods or service or both. This can be made by the recipient, okay, or by any other person. However, this will consideration will not include the not include the subsidy given by state or central government. Next is the consideration may be in money or otherwise. Next is the monetary value of any act. The monetary value of any act or forbearance. Forbearance, that is also a consideration, and this again can be made by the recipient or on behalf of the recipient by any other person. And again, the subsidy given by central government or state government will not include in the monetary value of any act or forbearance. And in case of deposit, if it is refundable, it will not be treated as a consideration. And if deposit is adjusted against supply of goods or service or both, then it will be treated as consideration, and GST would apply. Next is donation or charity does not attract GST as no supply as no supply of goods or services. Okay, and the generally consideration is not involved grant of pocket money, then gift or reward when it is not been given in terms of reciprocity. And the last one is amount paid on alimony for divorce. Alimony for divorce. Now we have understood what is consideration, and now let's solve the practical problems. Now let's do the examples. First example is Adi Travels Private Limited, a travel agent, books ticket for a customer Mr. Z. Travel agent raises invoice on consumer Mr. Z for transportation of passenger by air of rupees 10,000, which is paid to the airlines, and his commission of rupees 500. The entire amount of 1,500 rupees is not the agent's consideration because 10,000 rupees is paid to the airline and agent is only charging commission of rupees 500. That is why the amount of rupees 500 retained by the air travel is to be considered as his consideration, and GST would be payable only on rupees 500 and not on the entire 10,500 rupees. Another example, Messrs. L Limited, being an authorized dealer of the TT brand, rendered services to buyer of car, but payment is made to authorized dealer by the TT company. It is called as a consideration is given by third person because payment is made to authorized dealer by the TT company, and therefore it is treated as a supply of service and liable to tax in the hands of Messrs. L Limited. It is being consideration being paid by the recipient or by any other person. Next is consideration includes non-monetary consideration. As we earlier seen that consideration includes non-monetary consideration also. And another aggregate of payments received in money and monetary value of the act or forbearance, means not to act, that is called forbearance, will constitute consideration. For example, a sports club agrees to hire services of cricket player of Mr. C for a consideration of rupees 2 crore. In addition to this, the agreement provides that the player shall be provided with the car valued for rupees 20 lakhs. So entire value, that is 2.2 crore, that is consideration of 2 crore, that is agreement value, and car worth rupees 20 lakhs, that is a non-monetary value. So that entire value of 2.2 crores will be as a consideration and it will be subject to a tax. Now another example, Mr. X sells office furniture to Mr. Y on the condition that donation of rupees 10,000 is payable by Mr. Y to a trust. The amount of rupees 10,000 paid by Mr. Y by region of purchase of furniture. Okay. That 10,000 rupees is a donation is given when is a region of purchase of furniture. Hence, rupees 10,000 will be treated as a consideration for sale of furniture. Thereby, Mr. X is liable to pay GST on rupees 10,000 in addition to the value of furniture. Okay, because it will fall under the aggregate of payment received in money and monetary value of the act will constitute consideration. Next is Messrs. Dev Limited agrees to sell its business to Messrs. RN Limited for a consideration of 50 lakhs. Messrs. Dev Limited further agrees that it will not conduct same or similar business for a period of 10 years, for which RN Limited paid rupees 20 lakhs. So it will fall under the forbearance. That hence Messrs. Dev Limited consideration is 70 lakhs. 50 lakhs for a sale of business and 50 lakhs for not conducting similar or same business for a period of next 10 years, 20 lakhs. That is why total consideration will be 70 lakhs will be treated, and accordingly GST will be payable. Now, no consideration. For example, Mr. A during long drive with his wife Bella violated traffic rules and imposed a fine of rupees 1000. The amount received as fine or penalty for violation of statutory provisions will not be considered as a consideration. So whatever the fines and penalties paid to the government will not be treated as a consideration, and hence there will not be any GST on that. Next is X Limited supplied spare parts freely to replace during warranty period. Is it supply and chargeable to GST? No, because parts are freely replaced during warranty, that is without any charge, and there is no consideration is involved. And to qualify as a supply, consideration is one of the major condition. Since there is no consideration, and hence it will not be treated as a supply because it is done free of cost. So we have seen till now that if there is no consideration involved, then it will not be treated as a supply of goods or services or both, unless the activity is covered under Schedule 1 of the CGST Act 2017. That activity is to be treated as supply even if made without consideration. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. I will be putting more videos on GST which will help you to prepare for the exam for in respect of paper number 18, that is indirect tax laws and practice. Thank you once again.